Hello chess friends, once again I have come with a thrilling game by Anand and Grischuk at round 14 King Salman World Rapid Chess Championship 2017. In my view, this game is crucial to Viswanathan and Anand to clinch the title of the World Rapid Chess Champion 2017, where he destroyed and outplayed the legendary Russian Grandmaster Alexander Grischuk. So take a look at this game. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, knight f6, d3, bishop c5, knight bd2, g6, c3. You can see this is the Rilo page. Castle, castle, a6, and then plays bishop takes c6, develop the pawn on c5. After takes c6, play d4, kicks away the bishop. After take on d4, take on d4, bishop b6, and plays queen c2 to protect the pawn. After c5, actually better would be play rook e8 immediately, because after rook e1 and only then c5, because after d5 now bishop g4, b3, and black can play bishop a5. This is a tricky move because you cannot play bishop b2 in view of after bishop takes f3, pawn takes f, and black has a fantastic move, and that is knight takes d5. In view of if he takes d5, then queen g5 check, king h1, and queen takes d2. Very nice combination. So let's go back. So instead of play bishop b2, white have to play rook e3, although bishop takes f3, and after knight takes f3, queen e7, pressure on down the e4, after rook b1, and black can play now knight takes e4, knight d2, and f5. After f3, here black has a very strong move, and that is bishop c3, a very fantastic move, because if f takes e4, the point is bishop d4. You can see the pin. So let's go back. So this is the point. So after bishop c3, so the only move here is knight takes e4 and f takes e4. You can see black has nothing to fear about, and his upper pawn has a very good game. So it can be happening in the game. So let's go back. So instead of after rook e8, instead of play rook e1, if white will play h3, something like that, then black has a combinational idea to take on e4, because there is no longer rook on the e5. So knight takes e4, and the idea is bishop f5. Now black's going to thread d5 and lose the piece anyway. So back. So instead of rook e8, Grischuk immediately plays c5, and after d5, rook e8, b3. Anand wants to put his bishop on b2, this diagonal. It's a very good diagonal. And after bishop g4, bishop d2, and play bishop h5. Actually this is starting of the bad situation, because instead of bishop h5, you can see this bishop is going to paralyze, because it's no longer useful in this diagonal because of the pawn. So instead of bishop h5, he have to counterplay on the queen side with a5 with the idea of a4, because after a4, now bishop takes f3, only move bishop takes f6, because if you take on gf3, c6, that's the idea, because after takes c6, g5, a very strong, and followed by bishop comes to c7, and with some pressure with the idea of knight h5, and queen comes up g5 or h4. So after c6, white has to play king h1, and after c takes d5, e takes d5, and now knight h5, because you cannot play knight takes d5 because of rook g1 with some devastating threat. So you can see also this bishop target the g7 pawn. So instead of knight takes d5, you should play knight h5. It's going for f4 square and also cover the g7 pawn, and rook g1 and black will play rook e2. Since this bishop is after c4, this will be very much active and white will no longer play able to knight c4 because the pin. So let's go back. So after bishop b2, instead of play a5, so after bishop g4, bishop to b2, bishop h5, rook e1, and play bishop g. So instead of bishop g6, we still have to play bishop a5 because it's pinned the rook. After rook e1, bishop g6, bishop captures f6, queen captures f6, knight c4. You can see this poor bishop stay on the side forever. So after bishop a7, a very dead bishop, and after h6, rook e3, rook d8, g3, bishop, rook e1, g5, and the rest is simple. Slowly white push the pawn. And after queen takes f3, queen f6, queen e2. Once again you see this is the poor bishop and the king is very much exposed. Rook can always go to the f file to shut down this file. Queen g5, rook f1, king g8, knight f5, rook takes c4. You can see Grischuk tries some tactical ways because in view of if rook takes c4, then after bishop takes f5, rook e8, take and king g7, and after knight e3, bishop g6. Although it is a deadlock situation, but instead of this variation, after rook takes e4, another very brutal shot and it wins immediately, and that is h4. Because the point if rook takes e3 and after knight c takes e3 and queen f6, knight g4, you can see the h6 pawn is always hanging, knight e7 is threatening, the queen is being attacked now. So or being if you play immediately something like you can say queen f6, and you can always play rook e4 and bishop f5 if you play, then rook f4, then bishop is lost because of the pin. So let's go back. But instead of this, Anand chose knight takes h6. It's also in, but not clear as that. Rook takes c4, bishop takes c4, queen takes c4, king f8. I can say on the f file, pressure down this king, and the rook is totally passive there. And also the bishop also, and the active is only queen but nothing played that. The queen is very active, the rook is very active, the knight also can join the attack anytime. Knight e3 to f5. So anyway, this is a fully winning position for Anand. The rest is simple. Rook e1, queen f6, and just push the pawn on the king side. The rest is very simple. g4, rook e8, queen f3, king g8, king h3, queen f4, king f8, and Anand played queen g5. Instead of queen g5, Anand can win easily immediately knight takes b6. This is the right time to give the better knight for the poor bishop. In view of if after c takes b6, the d6 one is hanging after queen takes d6 check, king e8, queen b8 check, king d7, queen b7 check, and after let's play king e8, you can play simply d6 and wins. And there is no way to play like d7 or something like queen c8 checkmate is hanging in there. So after queen f4, this is the right time to play knight takes b6 immediately on the spot. But instead of that, Anand chose queen c5. It's also winning anyway. Queen h8, rook f3, queen g7, queen takes g7. Although white can play queen d8 check because in view of after rook e8 and queen d7. and the threat is simple king h4, and after g5 is a very winning position, so go back. The queen exchange also wins the game for white. After g5, rook d1, knight e3, and this is the time they also attack d1 and simultaneously check on f5. So knight e3, rook h1, king g4, c4, and finally Grischuk wants to open his bishop. That is too late for him. After knight f5, king f8, take, rook g1, rook g3. Rook exchange also bad for Grischuk, and the last touch g6. After take, rook c4 and king h5. Now the threat is d7 followed by knight e7. Promote the queen, and Grischuk wants to stop with this bishop. It cuts g7, although g7 can win because after g7, bishop g7, knight g7, it's also in, but a little heavy task. So instead of that, Anand played it very easier with the move rook g4, because then our rook is gone, bishop is gone, and also the pawn is stay on the square, and it promotes shortly, and Grischuk resign. And in this way, Anand win his last game in this tournament and secure his second spot. So friends, if you have enjoyed this video, and then hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe my channel Technical Chess, as I regularly comes up with interesting chess videos like this. Friends, I am waiting for your comments, so please comment in the comment section, and what are you thinking about this game. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.